For the few weeks that all of this was happening, my mental health was at an all-time low. People don't realize how much it affects you, right? उनके मन में oh ha हमने ये joke बनाई है, ये बनाई है.
Reality में ऐसा होता है कि उनको बस coin का एक side पता होता है. There is a lot of things like मेरी जिंदगी इतनी happening नहीं है. There is a lot of sad part also.
Would you call me to my face? And why are you calling me because I'm crying? Like seriously, do you know what that means?
Hi Avanti.
Hello.
You have been content creator from so long. Same me also. At the same time, there is one thing that I feel जो कि बात नहीं किया जाता बाहर, वो ये है कि apart from all this following and the love that you get for music and whatever content you put, there is a lot of dark aspect जिसके बारे में लोग बात नहीं करते, जो कि content creators and artists face करते हैं, but वो दिखाया नहीं जाता. So to everyone who aspire to be a content creator or someone like big in music and all, we are still on our journeys to be there. But the things that we have experienced, we'll try to share that.
I agree with you. और इस फील्ड में ऐसे लगता है कि जो भी हम दिखाते हैं वो लोगों को लगता है that it's the highlight reel of your life, right? A lot of people tend to show their best moments.
Exactly.
But it comes with a lot of craziness. There's so much more behind the scenes. The amount of work you have to put in is a lot. But as a woman on the internet, हर रोज you have to deal with rape threats.
Rape threats? Mm-hmm. Okay. So
out of nowhere.
Like people
you do anything. You do anything.
On Instagram.
Out of nowhere you do anything. And it's not just me. मैं जानती हूँ कई लोगों के जो बच्चे हैं, अगर समझो if somebody doesn't agree with what somebody has done, they'll say that they'll rape their daughter, they'll rape their mother, they'll rape their sister. Why is that your first instinct to show hate or anything?
Yeah.
Makes you feel unsafe.
It's scary because when you're a Bollywood celeb, you're not accessible to a lot of people. But when you're a content creator, you will actually like go out, meet your friends and all that.
Yeah.
So there is a huge possibility that जो इंसान तुम्हें actually text कर रहा है ऐसे, वो तुम्हें कहीं randomly road
yeah,
पे
they can show up. Even content creators at the most massive levels globally, और यहाँ पर भी, they don't have bodyguards and stuff, but people can still be insane. I mean,
suppose 10 people जिन्होंने तुम्हें ऐसा text करा होगा, if you had to give one message to them because obviously you didn't reply to them, what will you say to them?
I'm sorry that there's something going on in your life that makes you feel such a certain way कि आपको किसी को rape threaten करना है, but that is absolutely not okay to anybody. I mean, luckily Instagram पे, YouTube पे, there are, you can report comments, you can report to cyberbullying and all of that, right? But my main issue is not even समझो 10 लोगों का मैंने report भी किया, right? It's not about those 10 people, it's about the culture that it's okay to do that.
I won't say I have faced it, but it's there. People make a perception about you, about who you are. It also comes from the sense like how you project yourself, but कई बारी ना वो negatively भी काम कर जाता है.
Of course.
And I'll give you an example. And generally ऐसा vloggers के साथ होता है. Actually. And since I am a vlogger, I can vlog on my vlog channel. People think that they know a lot about you because on the basis of whatever you show. But reality में ऐसा होता है कि उनको बस coin का एक side पता होता है. There is a lot of things like मेरी जिंदगी इतनी happening नहीं है. There is a lot of sad part also. And they judge you and they make assumptions on the basis of whatever they see.
100%.
And they also believe that अगर मान लो मेरे वीडियो में मेरा फ्रेंड कुछ कह के मुझे कुछ भी कर रहा है तो वो उनके लिए भी कूल है वो कहना है वो करना.
Regardless of whatever it is, like let's say कि you have made fun of yourself.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it gives license to other people to do that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, I believe that you should show multiple parts because life is not just about happiness and sunshine and roses. It's also about the tough parts, and so you should also talk about that. But I know what that sometimes leads to.
People react to that. Yeah. So that's the sad part. Now, like if you show that aspect of life, people will be like, oh my god, तुम अपने डिप्रेशन वाले फेज को कैसे मोनेटाइज कर रहे हो? तो मतलब क्या, अगर तुमको सिर्फ हैप्पीनेस दिखाऊं तो you'll be like his fake यार, इसकी खुशी थोड़ी होती है. तुमको सैड दिखाऊं तो you'll be like कि तुम अपने डिप्रेशन को मोनेटाइज कर रहे हो.
For the few weeks that all of this was happening, my mental health was at an all-time low, and people don't realize how much it affects you, right? उनके मन में oh ha हमने ये joke बनाई है, ये बनाई है, blah blah blah. It really gets to you, and it was at a time where I was anyway already hurting. It was a lot. I would go just आप कह रहे हो ना दोस्त के साथ, I would just go out somewhere and people would stare. Not in the way ki, oh, they might appreciate your work, but there were like random people who were just staring, being like, oh, that's her. Secretly photo le rahe the. And I can hear, right? I'm walking somewhere. Oh, वो breakup वाली बंदी है. वो रो रही है क्या? देखो, रो रही है. Sad है. It's that thing, right? That the thing you would never, ever, ever say to someone's face. Would you call me to my face? And why are you calling me because I'm crying? Like seriously, do you know what that means?
अब इससे पहले कि मैं अवंती के साथ इस कॉन्वर्सेशन में आगे बढ़ूँ, तुमको इस मीडिया इंडस्ट्री के, इस कॉन्टेंट इंडस्ट्री के और डार्क साइड के बारे में बताऊँ. लेट मी टेल यू दैट अनअकैडमी का इस बार का रिजल्ट बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा हुआ है. जेईई मेंस का 14,000 प्लस अनअकैडमी लर्नर्स ने जेईई एडवांस 2022 के लिए क्वालिफाई करा है. 1538 लोगों को 99 परसेंटाइल से ऊपर आया है. and there are 7 people in top 100, 105 people in top 1000 and 1 in top 10 from an academy. So इसके लिए सबसे पहले तो congratulations to all the learners from an academy. अब अगर तुम ड्रॉपर हो तो तुम्हारे लिए ग्रेट न्यूज है मेरे पास. अन अकेडमी पे एक न्यू बैच शुरू हो रहा है, एक्सेल 2.0. ये उनके लिए जो कि जेईई मेंस एडवांस 2023 के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं, ड्रॉपर्स हैं. ये 11th अगस्त यानी कि कल से ऑलरेडी शुरू हो चुका है. यहाँ पे तुमको इंडिया के टॉप एजुकेटर्स मिल जाएंगे. कंप्लीट सिलेबस ऑफ 11th एंड 12th तुम्हारा यहाँ पे कवर किया जाएगा और तुमको एक सिस्टमैटिकली डिजाइंड कोर्स फॉलो कराया जाएगा. अब देखो, अन अकेडमी पे 90% चीजें फ्री है, बट अगर तुमको कोई न्यू बैच ज्वाइन करना है तो उसके लिए तुमको अन अकेडमी का सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना पड़ेगा. बट लेकिन घबराने की कोई बात नहीं है, क्योंकि अगर तुम मेरा कोड नोवा फैम यूज करते हो सब्सक्रिप्शन लेने के टाइम, तो नॉर्मल डेज में तुमको अन अकेडमी के सब्सक्रिप्शन पे 10% ऑफ मिलता है. बट आज रात 12 बजे तक तुमको अन अकेडमी के सब्सक्रिप्शन पे 43% तक डिस्काउंट मिल रहा है विद 6 months ऑफ एक्सटेंशन. ये बहुत ही अमेजिंग ऑफर है. आज रात को 12 बजे खत्म हो जाएगा, तो मिस मत करो ये चांस. बैचेस ज्वाइन करो, अमेजिंग ऑफर्स का लुफ्त उठाओ. द लिंक इज इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन. चेक इट आउट राइट नाउ एंड रिमेंबर द कोड. It's Nova Fam. Feel that which is a very common thing in all these glam field.
Yeah.
Which I feel that everything can fade.
100%. It has a shelf life.
Yeah, like I have seen, I have known a lot of YouTuber friends who are like big as like 1 million subscribers and all.
Yeah.
And their videos stopped getting views.
Yeah.
And they shifted to something else.
Yeah.
Which is very dark. So it's like कि अगर तुम आज किसी को follow कर रहे हो, like oh my god क्या मस्त बंदा है, इतने पैसे कमाता होगा, content creations and all that. So it's sad that in the end of the day you are a slave to some algorithm.
It's
and
crazy.
That algorithm can fuck up your life any day.
Yeah.
कुछ भी हो सकता है. लाइक एक्चुअली YouTube में if you will see,
Yeah.
मैंने अपने चैनल पे ऑब्जर्व करा है, there is always like ऐसा ग्राफ होता है.
Always ebbs and flows. It's never like this. It's like
yeah. जैसे हम कि हर वीडियो पे व्यूज आ रहे हैं.
हाँ, और फिर कई वीडियो पे नहीं आ रहे. बिल्कुल नहीं आ रहे. हाँ.
किसी एक वीडियो पे अच्छा नहीं लगता.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I'm just worried कि वो जो टाइम आता है ना.
That you're a slave to the numbers.
Yeah.
And it's a lot to deal with on a daily basis. Every facet of our growth, except for all the hard work that goes on behind the scenes that you never see, is visible to the world.
For sure.
So you're not the only one who is seeing, oh, isme dip hai. Other people are seeing that too. And it's on a daily basis. On one hand, you're getting daily feedback, but on the other hand, all these people are like, iska engagement kam hua hai. Iska ye hai. Views drop ho rahe. Ye, oh, ye, tu bandi relevant nahi hai. Tu banda kya hai? Ye, wo hai. And it's crazy, right? It's scary. It's one of those fields where you have to realize that your audience may or may not grow with you.
For sure.
And it's so dependent on external validation that it sometimes can really suck the soul out of you. And that's why I think you need to really be strong and have a support system around you where you remember who Avanti is and who Dipanshu is. Because if you just are a slave to
the numbers,
the numbers or the Avanti brand or the Iqlipse Nova brand, then you will go crazy, right? You're a slave to a machine. And it's one of those things that you're only as good as your last gig. You're only as good as your last song. You're only as good as your last video. It's a lot of pressure.
Exactly.
It's a lot of pressure because the whole world is watching.
Give it a thought, but it's actually true. Like, no matter मैंने पुराने कितने वीडियोस में कितने व्यूज आए थे, लास्ट के 5 वीडियो में व्यूज अगर कम है, तो मतलब I'm not relevant anymore.
Yeah. पिछला गाना अच्छा नहीं था. खत्म.
This is so true. I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Also, it's expensive to do what we do.
Yeah, for sure.
People don't realize the amount of money that goes into making music is so expensive. And लोगों को लगता है, oh, it's just like glamorous and it's a 3-minute song. ऐसे गाना करके. No. And not only that, let's say you've trained as an engineer, right? You've put in X number of years. You're being paid for the value of your degree, your work, everything. People don't pay people fairly in the arts. They're like, oh, आके गाना गा रहा है बस. No. You're paying for the years of rehearsal and practice and craft and everything that's gone into everybody who's going forth to put that together.
Because a 3-minute song is not just a 3-minute song. क्योंकि उसको लिखने के लिए इतना टाइम लगा होगा, उसको गाने के लिए जो स्किल्स चाहिए होंगे इतने सालों में डेवलप हुए हैं.
Exactly.
रिकॉर्डिंग में इतना कुछ हुआ है, बहुत सारी.
And also platforms change. TikTok got banned.
Exactly.
And you constantly have to keep up with what's going on.
Exactly.
You grow on YouTube, fine, but now there's short form, there's reels, and now there's reels, there's shorts, now there's Takatak and Josh and this and that, and you will go crazy keeping up with everything. Also, everyone thinks that you make a lot of money from this space. You make money. It's a viable profession.
But it's like बहुत volatile. You cannot
it's so volatile. It's not like her paycheck. It's so dependent on the numbers, the factors, your relevance, your niche, all of that. It's so up and down. You have to build out that. That's why so many content creators pivot into acting or building businesses or whatever. That's why you are in these other spaces. That's why I mean, I don't know if they know, but like whatever. So we built the dream space. That's why I have many other businesses as well, because setting that up for the future, because I'm highly aware.
क्योंकि jobs में ऐसा होता है ना कि if you have a job, तो at least you are secured for like 1 month का तो तुम sure हो. But brands and influencer world में ऐसा होता है कि you cannot be sure about anything. हो सकता है कि brands इस महीने आए अगले महीने आएंगे नहीं, like
Oh,
अभी
and-
बहुत ज़्यादा रिसेशन चल रहा है.
And not only that, they change their monetization every year.
Yeah, many of the times when many of the artists or many content creators feel that उनका space कोई और ले रहा है,
Yeah.
या फिर the kind of content they make is similar or anything else, तो I think उसका एक ही solution है. You tell me if you agree to it. Like you just have to be yourself. For example, if I'm a musician and suppose कि हम same genre में भी music बना रहे हैं,
हाँ.
but if we just show कि जो भी song मैंने लिखा है, मान लो सब कुछ same है, like even the style of the music, the lyrics are totally similar, but obviously if I'm writing a song तो उसकी एक अलग story होगी,
Of course.
मेरा एक अलग perception होगा, इसके basis पे मैंने लिखा होगा. So that has to be, if I just put it out there ना, तो it will separate me from you, no matter how similar the songs
I mean,
are.
it's all about, every artist has their own journey, every content creator, every
Exactly.
human has their own journey,
Exactly.
right? It's about
Yeah.
finding your own path, your own niche.
Exactly.
Just because something's worked for somebody else
Yeah.
doesn't, like you're friends with Aditya,
Yeah.
right? चांद वालिया का भी लिखा था, कभी उसका ये हुआ था, but just because that happened for him doesn't mean that'll happen for you
Exactly.
or for me, for anybody else.
Exactly.
It's everyone's journey is different,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
I never thought I would be a YouTuber.
But you
मैं
did.
उसके पहले music करती थी, and I was in the independent music space. But you never know, like your journey comes a
Exactly.
certain way, right? Like whatever it is. I just think that, I mean, we can go on, and if you want a part 2 of this video, please
Yeah,
bata dena.
actually, I think there's a lot of things that we can talk about.
There's
and
a lot
I'm
of things that we
actually
can
enjoying
yeah.
this conversation.
Yeah, no, same. I
Yeah.
think ki just it's not all glamorous. That's all you should know. That's all you should
We'll end
know.
this video on this
Yes.
note. Thank you so much for watching. In case
Thank you.
you
Please
enjoyed
make sure
this
you
video.
like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that
Yeah.
stuff. And we'll see you
And-
soon.
मेरा जो सफर है वही मेरा घर